How's it going? Welcome back to another episode. Well, it's not really Breakfast with Kevin now, is it? Because I'm not eating breakfast today. I ate breakfast already today, but you see, I had to film this a little bit later than I normally would in the morning because I had a few doctor's appointments today that I had to get up early and go get taken care of, and I'm in between a few of the appointments now, and I decided I'd come sit and relax at the duck pond before I went to the next appointment. Kind of clear my mind a little. You know, it's sometimes you need to take a few minutes out of your day and just put yourself at peace. And what better way to do it than surrounded by nature? You know, it's very peaceful over here this morning, so I'm able to think about a few things, what's going on, how I'm going to take the next step in our journey and where I want to be, work on some goals, some planning. So, you know, there's more to life than just making money. You know, this whole journey is about us making a lifestyle that we want to live, not just about making money, but being in control of our lifestyle and enjoying the freedoms that come from that lifestyle. So it's a whole path, you know. Yesterday I had an appointment with I don't know if you want to call it an alternative medicine or what the actual phrase would be. The gentleman's a former chiropractor who teaches like how to eat right, a lot of nutritional stuff, right, supplements and nutrients your body might be lacking. He does something called a man, there's a lot of little bugs out here today. Does something called a muscle test, and I don't remember the exact. There's a longer term for it on the day when it's picking up. I bet you we're about to get hit with a storm. But it's very interesting because without giving him like my full medical background on what's going on or anything else, he triggered on several areas that have been issues for me for years. Just simply doing this muscle test, and you know, part of the test involves see what your body is lacking and how your body responds to certain things, and that part of it was really interesting to me. That you know, you can put a bottle of a supplement in your hand and your body says, yes, that's what I want. So you know, some of you may be skeptical on it. I know I was when it was first suggested to me, but after doing a lot of research and discovery on it, I realized that there's a lot to it. I mean, there's major universities out there that are teaching this. It's not, you know, some quack in a back alleyway that you're going to see. These are actually trained doctors in this stuff, and they're different from the medical community because the medical community pushes chemicals. They push things that, you know, they're compensated to sell and put into your body, that and a lot of them haven't been proven what the long-term effects are. You know, look at what medicines were on the shelf 20 years ago that have already been removed because they caused more damage than good. And this is all about, you know, putting nature back into your life, putting the things that your body. Wow, the geese are a little loud. Apparently they want to be on camera today too. It's either that or they're mad because I'm not feeding them, right? So this is a duck pond where you're supposed to get, you know, grain or corn or whatever they have over there in the shed and be able to feed the geese. But you know, they're all looking at me like, hey dude, you're sitting here but you're not feeding us, what's going on? But you know, it's all about putting nature back into your body, putting the things you need, what your body needs. And you know, for me, I've been, as you guys know, on a lot of the videos I tend to yawn. I'm constantly tired. I'm constantly feeling like I got no energy. and it's been like that for years. And I used to supplement it by opening another can of Pepsi, drink more soda, and that was only compounding the problem longer. And I'm not looking for a fix overnight, because I did the damage to my body for years. It's not going to fix overnight. It's going to take time to get my body where it needs to be and get it right. And so I'm definitely getting more sleep than I ever have in my life, but I don't think it's quality sleep. I do toss and turn quite a bit. I wake up during the night. I do have some breathing issues, which cause me to kind of stop breathing while I'm sleeping. Kind of freaks Kathy out a little. She's always shaking me to make sure that I'm still alive and not laying there dead. But a lot of that comes from the nature of her job, that she's seen too many cases where people, die in their sleep. So, but it's all about, returning to our roots and making the bodies what they were 100 years ago. If you go through the supermarket, a lot of the items that are sold in there were not available 100 years ago. And 100 years ago, people didn't have the problems we have today as a society. They didn't have all the health issues and everything else. And it goes to show that, the crap that we're eating is just polluting our bodies. And it's time for a change. I've been looking more and more into like a paleo diet. And it's not so much a diet as much as it is a lifestyle change. And it's about eating, the right meats, not the processed meats that half of them are sold at the stores, but getting that, grass-fed beef, and, making sure your eggs come fresh from the farm and haven't been gone through a process where they're, chemicals put into them and everything else. And it's just crazy. If you look at what is done, like supermarket chicken, they inject water in it to make it, or it's actually like a saline solution, so there's salt and water in it to make them plump up so that it looks like we have more meat. Yet that's not helping us. We've already been working on, sorry, for some reason I'm extra tired this morning, right? So, but yeah, you agree too, huh? Yeah, Goose over here telling me he agrees. But it's you look back to 100 years ago, even 50 years ago, the stuff that was available that people were eating is not the same stuff we're eating today. We eat so much processed crap today, and that's exactly what it is crap. And I'm by no means any expert. I did all kinds of damage to my body by eating all this garbage, but now it's time to fix it and make it right. And it's it's just at the right time. For once in my life, I finally feel like this is the right thing that I need to be doing, and I'm wanting to do it. For once in my life, I've really wanted to go to the gym and start working out and getting some more exercise put in my life. And for years I've paid for gym memberships and it's just never gone. I'm their dream. The person that pays every month and never shows up, never uses the facility. But it's just weird that you start making some changes in your life and other things start falling into place. The pieces that you were missing start showing up, and things just happen to be, okay, this is the right timing. This is the time for all of this stuff to happen. This is when you now have a clearer mind, so you can think about this and you can make this action take place, or you're ready for that next level. I'd love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this whole process? Have you gone through a similar journey? Have you struggled with some of these same addictions and problems? And food is an addiction. Soda was an addiction for me. No different than a drug addict or somebody who's addicted to alcohol. It's just a different vice. For me, I always ate when I was bored. I ate when I was not happy, when I was anything. Food was always that supplement you went to that you know, took care of the whatever other problem instead of dealing with the problem. You just went and eat, you know, and you ate 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 until it was too late. You know, it wasn't. All right, so we're back. Sorry that got cut off. The battery went dead in the camera. Guess I should have checked that beforehand. And unfortunately, where I was sitting, the light from the outside, the sun and stuff, was shining right on the screen, so I couldn't really see the indicator flashing at me, telling me that, you know, the battery was running low. But, you know, basically I was just saying that, you know, we've kind of done this to ourselves, you know, eating these foods and eating a lot of processed crap, and just, you know, it's time to reset and return to what we were meant to be, you know, what we were meant to eat, not chemically enhanced foods. You know, I've been looking more and more into what I am putting in my body and looking at the ingredients lists. And, wow, this battery isn't going to last much longer either. Alrighty, guys. So, you know, bottom line, if it sounds like a chemistry set, you shouldn't be putting in your body. So look at your ingredients. Make sure that, you know, it's pronounceable. Make sure it's food, not some chemically grown thing. But sorry, this was more about health and not so much about the reselling life or anything else. But, you know, you got to take care of you too. Alrighty, hustlers, get out there and do.